Yo, what's going on, guys? We're going to, I guess, do something a little bit different this morning. I'm actually going to go through the entirety of the pre-market watch list and planning for a trade such as HUSA. So we're going to start off by looking at HUSA here. I really like this today with oil over 122. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to mark this chart up. Well, actually, it's already marked up because we played it so much this, past month. So we're going to go ahead and plan this on the pre-market watch list, and we're going to go from there. So HUSA, again, we played it pre-market for a really nice little gain, and I really like it into market open as well. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be watching this for entry back around the same plan as, our original alert. So we're going to look for a pullback entry, preferably under 710, risking 690 for a move back to, 730, 750. So HUSA, alright, so alerted the dip ad there on HUSA, but we're going to be watching for entry below, on a flush below 710s, risking 690 for a curl back to 730 to 770 plus. Actually, we'll say 750 plus. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and alert this for the pre-market watch list. We're getting a nice move on HUSA here. We're already getting moved back over. Entry, of course. Let's go ahead and zoom in here. And we got the pullback ad, and we're already back over 720. That's another perfect base hit. And it's really, you can't overcomplicate this stuff. I know every single person, and it's irritating me so much. Every single person is bag holding IMPP and RDBX. Now, you might not be bag holding, you might be green. You very well might be green. Both of them are down huge in the past day. However, you have no edge in this play. This is why every single night I say you need to have an edge in the market. If you don't have an edge in the market, you might as well give your money away. Every single person in retail is on RDBX. Every single person in retail is on IMPP. You have zero edge. You have zero leg up over the competition in either of those trades. There are 12-year-olds in the same trade as you. There are 12-year-olds in the same trade as you. You both are in RDBX trying to squeeze shorts. Like, RDBX has been a great play. We have banked on it. But that is playing it the day-by-day momentum. That is not holding it for a short squeeze. That's playing what is in front of us. IMPP, for example, I didn't touch it once. I don't like it. I don't like the stock whatsoever. They've done so many offerings, and they actually just exercised more warrants yesterday, which dumped the price 22%. But back to what I was saying, that's how you need to think about it. Trading is a competition. Do you want to be holding with the same plan as a 12-year-old on StockTwits or on Wall Street Bets? You don't want to. You don't want to. You're better than that. You have a strategy. Your strategy is not following blindly on StockTwits or Wall Street Bets or expecting 700% revenue increase on IMPP. That's just not feasible. It's not realistic. So these small cap companies are all garbage. Each and every single one of them are garbage. Long term, they are mostly majority 99.9999999% garbage. They will never go anywhere. They will continue to do reverse split after reverse split and dilute and dilute and dilute. Anyways, I don't want to get on my soapbox too much about it, but I wanted to explain that a little bit on here. So you guys can kind of think about it a little bit, because I've been seeing, well, why not IMPP? Why not RDBX? Well, if we look at the chart on either of those, I've been saying we need to stay away from these plays, and you see RDBX gapped down more than 20% overnight. And we saw that coming from a mile away. It's extremely choppy. The merger value is 50 cents or something like that. There's no reason to be, holding up here. If you're trading it, sure. Even then I wouldn't, because it's just so overcrowded and so choppy. These panic dips are going to be happening pretty frequently now on this name as well. On IMPP as well, you see the warrants exercised here last night, or yesterday, and it caused that big dip, and I highly doubt we're going to get back over that 86 resistance. So if earnings does come out this morning, I don't know when earnings is supposed to come out. I'm not really keeping up with it a whole lot, but it's highly likely this dumps back below this 75 cent, 70 cent level within the next couple days. So, yeah, just wanted to go over that while we're watching HUSA. It's not really doing a whole lot here at the moment. It's just a great one to trade. It usually trades fairly nice. Let's go ahead and take a little bit more off. HUSA, quarter out, 727, half left. And this is, the second trade on HUSA this morning. And we're about to test the 730 resistance again, which was target 1 on this trade. So target 1 was 730. Target 2 was 750. 750, 770-ish. So what you're going to want to see here, you're going to see a leg down back to this, 720 to 717, 718 level. And then it should curl back up and break that level of resistance here at market open, which is in less than 7 minutes. Alright, so we're getting that move back down to 720-ish. We should start to form a base here pretty soon and then leg back up higher to that 730 level. As long as oil holds this 122 range, should be fine. This rev is interesting. It has a super high short float. It's possible they rotate out of RDBX and come to it today, but I'll keep it on my radar. And we want to see it break that 730 level at market open. Once we do that, we can start advancing stops tight under that 730 level and hope for new highs to 750, 770, or even beyond. This thing trades super, super thin. And with how oil is today, it's possible this is our main runner. We'll have to see. It's possible. So we're going to scale out aggressively on this name as it tests that 730 range because it is at a level of resistance. So you got to be smart about it. Alright, so we're testing 730 here. We have a quarter left in, and we're looking for the 730 break for a move to that 750. The move to that 750 is next. We want it to hold the 730. It needs to hold the 730. And make a move towards that 750. Here we go. Here we go. 745s. 740s. Targets hit. Alright, so out full on HUSA. That was a beautiful trade. As you can see on the daily watch list, it was an entry on a flush. Risking $14 for a move to 15 to 1580. So we're going to be watching this. They had really nice brain cancer news just yesterday. So going to watch for some continuation today and see if we can't get some new highs on this name. We want to see it reclaim this 14 teens level and then curl up to those new highs over $14.50 to $15. Really nice news yesterday and should see some continuation, I would think. Really nice spot on the chart. Nice, we formed a new candle there above support. We want to see this curl back over those 1420s. Names like this usually do continue. I mean, it's a brain cancer tumor news. Here we go, 1420s. Starting to get that move now. Starting to get that move. Here we go. Alright, should get a move to 1450s here in a second. Here, we're getting that curl down. We should base here. I'm thinking this is our low for today, is this 14 area. And it should have its anticipation move into close today towards that 1450s-ish level. These stocks really don't have third day moves anymore. Everybody, see, this is what I mean when we have to think about the crowd. Everybody knows about third day moves. Everybody knows about them. So when everybody knows about something, you have to have an edge. So what does that mean? You have to buy the day before. So now there's a 2-day move. There's a 2-day move now. So it usually has its curl on the second day, and the third day is actually when the trend breaks. It used to not be that way, but it is now. So that's just what you have to deal with, and how you have to adapt is what I should say. It's hard to type and do all this at the same time. But anyways, we're testing this high of day here, and we're either gonna reject this 1450 and come back down, or we're gonna break through this 1450 with some conviction and head towards that $15 level from the watch list. Either way, we're 3 for 3 so far this morning, which is absolutely fantastic. Here we go, 1450s, dawn 1450s. So we're having a fantastic morning. We played HUSA twice. Of course, HUSA is making new highs now, as you can see over here. It's making new highs, and all targets were hit on HUSA towards that 770s level as well. But on dawn, that was a perfect play off the daily watch list, and I'm going to go ahead and pull up the daily watch list here for you guys to see exactly what I'm looking at here. And of course you guys can look at it as well every single day. I post it every night with my plan, so that's what's here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go on a spiel here again. This is what makes us stand out from the rest of the groups out there. I don't wait I don't just put a ticker name on the watch list, right? I put everything. I put my plan, I put my entry, my risk, my targets even. You know, other places, I don't want to sit here and bash places, but they'll just put the ticker name. Now, what does that do? Nobody in the group has a plan for that trade yet. So when you alert, they're just now hearing about it. This means that you have the probability, or the possibility, I should say, to front load that play and pump it. Now, doing what I do, it takes that variable out because everybody already knows my plan. Everybody already knows my entry. Everybody already knows, to plan for this trade and when to buy this trade, blah, 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 blah. Of course, you shouldn't be following my trades like that. I want you guys to trade your own plan. But regardless, you know what I'm saying is, these are just quality setups. And I give you my plan, a flush entry risking 14 bucks to move to 15, and we pretty much just got that, and it was a super, super stress-free play. Same as HUSA on the pre-market watch list. Let's go ahead and look at this. A flush below 710s risking 690 for a curl back to 730 to 750 and beyond. So we look at HUSA here, and you'll see we got a flush under 710, and then we held support 690, and then we curled back to 730, broke 750. All targets were hit there as well, and that's the pre-market watch list. So again, I give you guys my plan in each and every trade. So the only thing stopping you from succeeding in a group like this, one, it's yourself. There's nothing more than yourself stopping you from succeeding in groups like this when you have a plan laid out for you each and every single day. And I'm going to keep on doing this, and I'm going to keep on giving you my plan each and every single day because I feel like transparency is absolutely key to success. And the fact that I can sit here and give you guys my plan the day before, before a play even happens, and it still be profitable every single day, that is what I love about this group, is I have the ability to sit here and predict a setup hours, days before it happens. And we already have a plan laid out. So you can trade that plan to a T, and that's called having an edge, because the majority of traders will not trade a day in advance. They will not they will not plan days in advance. They will not plan hours in advance. They will not prepare for anything. They just trade on the seat of their pants. So, I am prepared. I am planned and ready to take a trade and snipe my entry for the best possible play that I can absolutely make in the market. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to just be like everybody else out there. I want to be the best. I want to be better than everybody else. And I want us to continue to succeed every single day. And I want you guys to keep on learning every single day as well. So I hope this helps.